Hi, I'm Cody Robert Judy, and kind of wanted to announce a low profile study that me and a friend are involved in what I'll call the Goose Project, which is a project to study the fowl, ducks, geese, migratory birds, and the relationship and information that we can study and gain from them in innate weather predictions that these fowl hold within them. In other words, sometimes we see ducks that will migrate and leave for the winter, and sometimes we see ducks that decide not to migrate. In relation to what we feel is a innate compass of weather prediction and forecast of coming conditions, and how that relates, or how we might be able to use that information in space exploration and habitation of distant planets of stars. This is headed up in a voluntary condition, and I have a duck line set up to do this study. And at this time, we've made many reports and briefs on the study in watching the habits of the ducks that will migrate versus the habits of ducks that decide not to migrate, and also the relationship in the ancestral or progeny line, and why some non-migratory ducks would choose to migrate, and why some non or migratory ducks will have progeny that will decide not to migrate. In what we hypothesize is a prediction of the conditions of the coming winter. Also, simultaneously, being a volunteer homeless person, to also study the economic and social impacts of economic profiling and targeting by law enforcement personnel or agencies in their unlawful harassment of what we hypothesize is a projection of homelessness in a discretionary targeting and profiling that is subject to decisions made by agencies like the police department or sheriff department, local law enforcement. In this study, we are also involved in natural habitat cleanup of litter and garbage in preserving the beautiful, serene, and peaceful natural habitats by picking up litter and preserving and removing non-natural debris, such as plastic or aluminum or clothing or garbage, other garbage and debris. So we're involved in a very useful and involved study through experience to help other agencies such as the and corporations such as the Modular Space Corporation in their understanding of what I would say is a needed exploration of how a better understanding of how animals have a sense of coming or projected seasonal changes, and how we might be able to harness those in man's exploration of space and foreign or alien climates. We're looking for funding also from any and all corporations that might be interested in our briefs and reports and studies. So I would invite you who might be interested in helping us to pass on this video to those corporations or programs that might be interested in our reports and study and further funding. I'm Cody Robert Judy, and thank you for watching, and hope that the study that we're doing will benefit not only the long-term vision for mankind, but also the short-term beautification of our state and our planet in a successful and a positive way. And I'll talk to you next.